guys, what's up? It's JoJo here. In today's video, I'm going to be doing another book review. I have just finished the book Life as We Knew It by Beth Pfeffer. This is the first book in a trilogy. There's 2 more books after this. The second book is The Dead and the Gone. The third book is This World We Live In. I've only read the first book so far, and I just finished it today, actually. So I just wanted to do the book review on it today. And if you're into sci-fi, this book is sci-fi. So if you're interested in sci-fi books, I recommend this series. It's very good. So the first book is only 21 chapters. Not that big of a book. It's very small, as you can see. Not a lot of pages. And there's some characters in it. The characters are Miranda, Matt, Johnny, I think that's how you say his name. They spell it differently, but I think that's how you say his name, and the mom in the book, and Miss Nesbit, and Peter. Now, as you can tell by the cover, there is, it's a very pretty cover. It's just the night sky and then the moon. The moon is very up close and personal to the sky and the earth. That's because a meteor came and crashed itself into the moon and made the moon shift so it would go very, very up close to the earth. It's so close that it blocks the sun. Now this causes hurricanes, tsunamis, earthquakes. Did I say earthquakes? I think I did. Volcanoes, natural disasters it causes. And it causes people to lose their homes, lose islands like New York would totally be gone if this ever happened. And it causes a food scare. There's not a lot of food left, and it's hard to fight diseases. As the winter comes on, it gets harder for people to survive because of the flu, the common cold, and you just can't stay warm because there's no sun, and it's hard to grow your food because there's no sun. It's very gray and dull, and the air gets contaminated. You find it hard to breathe. People are moving down south because that's where they think it's better to live, even though it's worse all over the place. Now, this happens, as I said, the earthquake, oh my god, meteor hits into the moon, and it causes their whole lives to change. It causes panic, causes panic, and everyone has to go rush to the grocery store, buy food. It causes people to get very ill, and also people don't know how long they're going to live because of how long it's going to last. They lose electricity, which also makes it hard to stay warm, especially in the wintertime, or keep the AC on during the summertime. You have no way of contacting people because of the phones not being used, and there's also no postal service because everyone is either moving out of town or they have died. That being said, Miranda and her family are lucky. In the first book so far, they are lucky. They've survived it with a few bumps in the road, like towards the end of the book. Miranda's brother, her 2 brothers, and her mom get ill, and they get very, very weak because their immune system isn't the strongest because they have to ration on their food. There isn't a lot of food left. Grocery stores aren't open. Farmers aren't able to produce their food because there's no sun, and barely rain happens, but there are natural disasters, but it's just you can't grow food because there's no sun. So the food is really scarce, and it causes the family to eat one meal a day. But Johnny, their younger brother, he eats 2 meals a day, and because he's younger, and they want him to be able to live out everyone else, just in case they do in case they do die. But I'm not going to spoil it. Not going to spoil the ending. But everyone does get ill towards the end, but they do overcome that. There are 2 deaths of 2 characters in this book, and you don't really know when they're going to happen. There's something in my mouth, sorry. Like, you don't really know when they're going to happen. Like, Peter, you don't, like, with every character, like Peter, Miss Nesbit, the mom, Miranda, Matt, Johnny, you don't really know what's going to happen to all of them. They could all live it, they could all die. Like, you just don't know because how everyone is living. It can be a good life or a bad life. Depends on what your conditions are, if you have food, if you don't have food, if you're running low on food, if you don't have any water. So it's a very intense book, but it's also a very good book. Even though I just read the first book, it's very good. It keeps you like focused, and you just want to know what keeps happening. And what I love about the book, like there are chapters, but there's also dates. Like this is like her journal, but there are chapters. But she dates the pages by dates, so they'll be like January 9th, February 27th. Like she dates it with dates, and I find it really cool because you get to see what's going on in the days that she marks down in the book. So that's a little book review for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below. Have you read the series yet? And if so, did you like it? Do you have any more book suggestions? Leave them in the comments down below. Okay guys, see you next Wednesday. Bye!